With the fall of communism came the rise of terrorism in Russia, and with it one of the most violent cases of rescue in Russian history. In Moscow, international terrorist Mansour has barricaded himself in an apartment with 2 female hostages. On April 6, 1995, a passerby rushes to the observation post of the Government Automobile Inspection Bureau and tells the officer that he has just seen 2 people running along Petrovka Street. The first one is in handcuffs, and the one chasing him is hitting him. This information is immediately given to the officer on duty, Yurochkin, captain of militia.
After we got here, I called my office and asked them to send some more militia, preferably with higher-ranking officers, to this address.
Open up, militia!
All of the efforts to enter the apartment turn out to be unsuccessful. The decision is made to call a special emergency unit. From the story of the escaped man, they find out that the criminals are heavily armed and that they are holding 2 more women in the apartment. The officers set up an assault force and attempt to contact the terrorists. At the same time, they determine the floor plan of the apartment and make plans in the event an attack becomes necessary.
I'll give you 2 minutes to open the door. Surrender and release the hostages.
After long and unsuccessful negotiations, the decision is made for an open assault.
Please don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I want you to surrender now!
I had just stepped away from the door when a bullet came through.
Come out now and you will live!
I don't believe you! You'll kill me! I don't believe you! Killers!
Suddenly, without warning, shots ring out from inside the apartment, and one of the officers outside the door is wounded in the arm.
As I was standing there, I felt the bullet came through my arm. I remember I got weak in my knees, but I didn't want to leave until I was sure that everything was under control. My superior noticed that I was wounded, and he ordered me to be taken down to the ambulance.
I order you to surrender. You have wounded an officer. Put your hands behind your back and come out of the apartment.
During the assault, Mansour would shout, "I'm coming out, don't shoot. I need an attorney immediately." In the next second, he would shut down and start shooting again, shouting that we were a bunch of killers. I guess he was under the influence of alcohol or drugs, so we couldn't be sure of what exactly he was going to do next. So we broke down the door and went inside as fast as we could.
Look for the hostages.
Ищите заложников.
Here, I found one.
Быстро, скорую.
Call an ambulance. I found the second one. She's wounded.
Нашел вторую, ранена, помогите.
The second hostage is severely wounded by the criminal. Despite all the efforts of the paramedics and the ER specialists, she dies at the hospital. Mansour is killed in the assault in spite of the ingenious defense system he had constructed inside the apartment.
Не помогла ему и заранее продуманная система обороны, когда он мог расстреливать освещенный холл
Many details of the operation cannot be disclosed in the interests of security. Through the determined efforts of the dedicated militiamen, one hostage was saved from the certain death that awaited her by the hand of this vicious killer.